Hey, good morning, guys. We are heading back out to Palm Desert. We've done this trip a couple times in the last couple months, and it's about 200 miles round trip. And we are leaving at 100% state of charge. It's about 50 degrees here where we're leaving, and it's going to warm up to about 80 out in the desert, maybe 70 when we get home. So pretty nice weather overall. So yeah, we're going to get to it and see what kind of results we come up with. All right, let's hit the road. All right, we are on the road. ETA about 7 o'clock, which is actually a little early, but luckily we have a couple stops to make, so we're gonna get there around 8 a.m. But here's our stats so far. Outside temperature is very little, and I expect that to go down as our consumption goes up and the battery maybe warms up slightly over the trip. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's a little bit breezy outside, but not too bad. So we should have a pretty optimal run today. Yeah, so we'll see what we come up with. All right, first stop complete. We picked up some sampling equipment because we're meeting a mud rotary drill rig out in the desert. So we gotta get everything set up, and we're getting back on the road so far. Doing pretty good. It's showing just changed to 2.1 miles per kilowatt hour. Weirdly, it's saying we've used 5% to go 15 miles, and with the size of the battery, that should be about 3 miles per kilowatt hour, I would think. But obviously, who knows? Everything's kind of based off the voltage and its best guess. So it says 2.1, that's probably more accurate, but oh well. So we're back on the road, and probably do one more stop, get some breakfast somewhere, and then hopefully rolling around 7:45, 8 o'clock. That's the plan, at least. So yeah, see what happens. All right, we're pulling up to our first destination. Well, yeah, this is a stop one of this round trip, so on the way back we'll be straight heading home, and did a little bit of driving around down here just to find some of the workers and get everybody rounded up to go to the right spot. But yeah, 100 miles exactly, 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. That's really fantastic. Temperature was pretty consistent. It dropped down to about 45 at a certain point, then went back up. It's currently 58. And then on the way back, I expect it to be in the high 70s, low 80s. So yeah, doing great. All right, guys, we are wrapped up for the day. It's about 2 o'clock, and we just got back on the freeway. We are heading west, back towards the coast. So we're doing 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour, 2.5 just clicked up. Got about 90 odd miles to go. That says 92, but I don't trust that thing. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I expect our efficiency to go down a bit while we climb and then climb back up. So hopefully we can do 2.4, 2.5 would be amazing, but I'm thinking 2.4 realistically. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully there's not too much traffic, but at the same time, it will help our efficiency a little bit if there is some, but I'd prefer there's not, if I'm being perfectly honest. So yeah, I'll check in later. See ya. Hey guys, so I'm checking in. We are about 20 odd miles from home, and this is the situation I've been dealing with for quite a while. So lots of traffic. Unfortunately, it's 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. So normally traffic's more heavy going the other way with people going out of town, but for whatever reason, heading home, there's been a ton of traffic. There was actually another lightning about 8 cars in front of me in the carpool lane also, which here in California I have the stickers to use the HOV lane, so that's why I'm over here. And like I said, there's another lightning right up there, which is pretty funny. But so far we're doing pretty good. 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour. Again, the traffic probably helped this a lot. It dipped down to 2.2, I want to say, when we were climbing, and then started slowly coming back up, and then we hit traffic right as we started coming down the peak elevation. So doing really good. It might take over to 2.5 by the time we get home if this keeps up. We still have another stop. I got to drop off some equipment at our storage facility up here. But yeah, overall pretty good. I forgot to mention this earlier, but when we were out in the desert, it got up to about just under 90 degrees. It was about 88 degrees when we left. And so I did run the air conditioning. I'm actually running it right now too, because it's about 78 degrees. I turned it off for a bit when we were at the highest point, because it was in the low 70s, but I switched it back on just for my own comfort. And once it gets above 75, I got to turn the AC on. So that's how that's going. We'll do a final tally once I get home. But yeah, that's what we got so far. Thanks, guys. All right, here's the final stats. 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour. Did not bump up to 2.5 like I was hoping, but oh well. So 199.4 miles covered, 32 miles remaining. So around 230 is the range we would have gotten. No, it was all highway. There was a lot of traffic on the way back, and I was running my air conditioner, but I mean, that doesn't make a big difference. As we can see right here, I can go to trip energy. This is for the whole trip. Still a little bit of exterior temperature, even though it was pretty warm, but not very much. Barely any climate use. AC does not use nearly as much as heating, obviously. Oh wait, not that. And then our final tally, 16% remaining. So yeah, overall great trip. I don't know if I said this, but this is a 2023 F-150 Lightning standard range, and we charged to 100%. Drove 200 miles and we're down to 16%. So pretty good day, made it no problem. So I'm gonna get this thing hooked up and charge her back up and get ready for tomorrow. All right, thanks guys. Take care, bye.